It's an honor and privilege to welcome you to my channel. We are in section Virtue, chapter 4, the assertion of the strength of virtue, couplet 35. One who removes envy, sense cravings, anger, bitter speech is when one could be considered virtuous. The poet in this couplet defines how a person can be virtuous, or what attributes of a human being would not allow him to become virtuous. Thirukkural lists the 4 attributes that needs to be eliminated to become virtuous and lead a pleasant and purposeful life. We know that virtue in the mind is supreme and should be a continuous flow and become a natural way of life. This would avoid one's actions and speech to generate vices like pride, etc. As pride and pomp will rise only when one is virtuous rarely or occasionally, that too based on certain times and specific places. Virtuous life should be a voluntary way of living and not something one should be forced upon as well, but rather shown as possibilities, and one has to be given the liberty of choice for better success. List of 4 aspects of envy, cravings of senses, anger and bitter speech in this Thirukkural, and their sequence by the poet is very important to note. One's peace of mind is lost because one is not satisfied with what one already has as per one's needs and karma. One is unable to differentiate between needs and wants. Envy, which is a strong mind process without deep thought or analysis, is longing for what one does not need but strives relentlessly to acquire or achieve, which causes stress and suffering, especially when one is unable to obtain the desired things. When the desire is not fulfilled, the senses start craving and torture the mind and body because of not being able to obtain and satisfy the longing. The 5 senses are like powerful horses which can pull one endlessly in various directions and is impossible to satisfy them. Therefore, when one is not able to satisfy one's senses, then this inability would get converted to anger. The more one's inability, the more the anger. This anger would result in action and speech. Bitter speech of someone is clear indication of one's anger due to inability to satisfy senses as a result of envy, which got triggered because of wants and not because of needs. Thirukkural declares that one who has eliminated these 4 aspects will be able to lead a virtuous life, which hints the need for others to identify, comprehend and eliminate these 4 to achieve virtuous life.